Welcome back to Yeah, I Said It. Ben, Jack, and Mike. We obviously have an animated, agitated Ben today. So before we get started, gentlemen, how is your day going so far?
I'm doing copacetic. It's a little raining up here, but
oh, it is.
It's some good rain. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Good job.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And you, Mr. Ben?
I'm down again, man.
Yeah.
You know.
What you down for?
I'm having one of them moments of when when you're on these roller coasters. I always think about my frat brother Jack. So I'm going up and down these roller coasters.
What are you so up and down about, man? You mean you pretty much had a feel for how things were going. But why are you so distraught?
I'm just the coaches, man. We're not doing a good job. We're not doing a good job. Coach Bubba, matter of fact, if you listen this week, turn your go and hang up the phone. Turn the radio off. You don't even need to listen this week because I don't have nothing positive to say about you and nobody else. So if you're a coach, just go ahead and turn your dial down.
What a difference a week make, man? What happened from last week to this week?
Apparently a lot. You know, we went from sweet to sour.
Okay.
We went from grapes to prunes.
You almost said that sugar to crap, didn't you?
No, I got it. We went from sugar to grapes to prunes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, prunes and grapes are kind of cousins.
No, they're not cousins. I forgot you do like prunes. I like grapes, so you probably like.
Yeah, I love prunes.
Yeah.
Prunes
keep on loving them. Keep on loving them.
Grapes, raisins. Okay.
No, I say raisins. I said grapes.
Well, grapes eventually can become raisins, but we're not going. He's distraught, Jack. Let him alone.
No, I ain't that distraught. Yeah, I'll eat raisins and prunes, but I'm gonna take the grapes.
Oh my goodness!
I'm just disappointed, man. This was just a failure, and I'm not talking about based on our record, but just a failure. Yeah, I'll just leave it there for right now.
Okay.
I mean, we had some flashes, but I understand. We had higher expectations.
Hey, what's the flash? Hey, if you have a flashlight and it's flashing, but most of the time the battery is dead, that little flash don't mean nothing, does it?
Well, it does give you a hope of light when it does work.
Okay, well, I guess I was on the side of the highway. The little flash didn't last long enough, so it didn't help me none.
Okay. Well, obviously, I guess we'll kind of recap the game, look at what's going on this week. What was your assessment from this? I know you're disappointed, and I guess we heard from you, Jack. What are your assessment? Not all at one time, Jack.
Go ahead, Ben. I'm trying to get some of my penalty totals right now.
Oh, okay. I was wondering too, man. I'm like, are you on the prunes or are you on the raisins?
Sound like that prune had taken effect, didn't it?
Yeah, for real. Like, let me get back for a second.
Boy, y'all know we old when we start talking about prunes and stuff. Some of these young folks come up, what are prunes? You keep on waking up. Y'all don't know what they are.
Yeah. Make sure you have some toilet paper. You really know what they are. Again, I would go back and, all year long, we talked about fan participation thereof. We've talked about the players. We've talked about the coaches. But I want to start out with this right here. Was this senior night a senior day? Anybody?
Yes, it was.
Okay. So I want to just start out. I'm telling you, I'm just going all gusto today. They can't do nothing but tell me next year don't get on. So I'm gonna go on all out. First of all, Madam President, I give you an F. You should have been at the game, and you should have acknowledged the seniors, the fans who came to the game. Cartwright, he know who he is. You should have walked through the area where the season ticket holders were and said, thank you for buying the season ticket holder. Other than trying to just put your tin hat on. TA, man, not one time did you acknowledge the seniors. Did you acknowledge the season ticket holders? Did you acknowledge the fans? So when the head, we were just outlined talking about the importance of the head and discipline and leadership and all that kind of stuff. How in the heck do you expect to get fans to come and support the players that we're bringing in that's playing their butt off on the field when the head ain't doing nothing? When 10 Cap, he on the field with his, Cartwright, horse-looking head on, but he's not even engaging with the people. How do you expect people to really want to go buy a season ticket? How do you, encourage the guys that, we appreciate you and so forth and so on? What do you think the parents are thinking when we can't even do basic stuff like that? I was just like, man, even high school games, they do that. And we're not even a high school school. We're supposed to be a college school.
I got a question for you.
I don't know what the I might have an answer. What's the question?
How do you know that the president was not there? Maybe they were in the suite.
Yeah, maybe they were. She should have been down there waving at the people. In the suite, eating on grapes, raising a prune, that defeats the purpose. You want to see your head out there mingling with the people. You want to see 10 Cap, take his cap off and say, thank you, alumni, or thank you, seniors. Do something in front of the people. We don't need no more, what's the man's name? He locked up right now. What's the guy's name? From Chicago. Mr. R&B. What's his name?
R. Kelly.
R. Kelly.
We don't need no, or whatever in the room.
Huh?
We need some out. We need some out in front of people.
Whoa! Where did that come from? What are you talking about?
We need some out.
What are you talking about, Ben?
Yeah, you got a couple of songs talking about in the closet or whatever. I think it is. Yeah, we need to, come out and we need to, come out, kiss a baby, shake a hand, say thank you, something. Because I guarantee you it'll be next year when they will be up there begging people, hey, are you going to get your season ticket? Hey, you going to get your season ticket? Those are the things that we need to do to be trying to encourage an individual. Not eating up, up in the bougie seats or whatever, eating prunes, grapes, and whatever y'all raising. Come down to where the common people are saying, I appreciate you.
Well, okay, I'm about to be a little crazy on this. Well, you got to have somebody to come down too in order for them to come down. If ain't nobody there, I ain't come down.
No, I'm glad you said that because you tried to throw that little curveball at me earlier. There were people, more than just one person. There were people in the stadium. But regardless, if there was only one person who bought season tickets and that was me, bring your hat down and acknowledge and say, thank you for, what you did to support the school.
Well, hold on, just for the purposes, because when you purchase your season pass, you do get a thank you response email, right?
Man, move on to something else. Jack, did you get your stuff? Do you not? Dang, an email, Jack. What were you? Are you back now? You talking about some a piece of paper, man? Dang, piece of paper.
Boy, he is on one today. Good for you. Get it off your chest. Get it off your chest.
Yeah, I got some more too. So
okay, well, we're gonna burp you. Let Jack speak for a minute. We're gonna burp you for right now, though.
Yeah.
Come on, Jack.
My assessment of the game is basically Alcorn. They jumped on us pretty quick. And it was just a little too much for us to try to get back into the game. The good thing, we had control as far as time of possession, so we had the ball in our hand the most. We moved the ball somewhat to what we've done in the past couple of weeks, so that wasn't really a problem. And surprisingly, we had under 100 yards in penalties. We had only 80 yards in penalties, so that was a plus. I just think we just got off to a slow start trying to catch up, and really couldn't catch up to make it a game.
Well, like I said, you spot them 13 points, and you're chasing 13 for a long time. You make a run, some blown opportunities, no doubt. Some miscues, and one of the critical deals, defense had done their part, previous within striking distance, and the punt, and they said the things make you laugh, make you cry. You got a punt return earlier for a touchdown, a couple of punts that were misjudged and misguided, and then on the last punt, I can't even call the young man's name out right quick, but anyway, he went, and then it hit him, and it was recovered, and that was the beginning of the end.
Was it the same? Because that was a good point. Was that the same player that who ran the kickoff back? I'm just curious.
Yes.
It was. Okay.
Yes, that's why I say the same thing, make you laugh, make you cry.
So I feel bad for you, young man, for what I'm about to say. So he looked at the playbook, and he read page 1, but page 2, he must have skimmed over that. He must have been looking at the cliff notes, because he did do good, but turning the page, he didn't turn the page. He must have put the little paper clip and said, "I'm gonna come back to that," because he definitely couldn't have read what was on page 2.
And what you think should have been on page 2?
Wave your dang hand in the air, fair catch. Bag your happy butt back 5 yards and don't let the ball go over your head. But again, I can't totally blame him. I'm gonna always side on the players, and I'm gonna blast the coaches, because somewhere the special team coach, he must have been sitting eating a hot dog or some M&Ms or something, because there is no way in the heck that the ball should have been on the 1 yard line twice when he could have told the young man just to bag up and not let the ball go over his head. 5 yards, 7 yards, the ball wouldn't have went over his head. He could have ran to the ball and moved forward. That last one, I blame. Again, I'm all in today. Blame Coach Bubba, blame special team coach. I'm up here telling people. That's when I can't wait till we have our special guest coming up. I have a question. Why in the heck do we only have one guy back there? Why we don't have Jack on the left side and Benjamin on the right side? They were already pinned up in the end zone. It wasn't like they were going to fake punt. Have 2 guys back there, one on both sides. We have one guy, and he's suspect because he ain't looking at the playbook apparently. The special team coach, he must be eating a hot dog because the kid run from the center all the way to the right side, and then he pick and choose. Ooh, man, I think I can. Oh, no, I can't do this. And then that's how he end up indecisively touching the ball when these guys then barrel down on him. He could have just called fair catch, and that could have just stopped the guys from barreling down on him right there. But for whatever reason, and it's just not him, you see a lot of guys across college and the professional where they just refuse to wave their hand up in the air, just say fair catch. And that would have minimized some of the aggression from the defensive side. But, neither here nor there, like you said. You take the good with the bad. He did, run a kickback. So you take that. But, man, just another failed opportunity.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you this question: have you ever had the luxury of being able to be on the sideline during the game?
No, I've asked Coach Bubba for an opportunity to get me a pass, and each time I keep getting this. You need to call or do this or do that. So I don't never get one, but it is what it is.
Okay, I don't know how true that
I have
is,
not
but
either.
No, that's a fact. I don't come on here lying. I might come up with some comical stuff, but that was a fact.
Okay. The reason I asked that, because you would be amazed of the communication, the coaching that's being shouted from the sidelines on the field. Some can be heard, some cannot be heard, depending on the influx of the crowd. So, from a coach's perspective, and it might be intended for comic relief or whatever, but to insinuate that a coach is on the sideline eating a hot dog, not paying attention to the game, I think that's where people say, hey, man, wait a minute, that's kind of crossing the line a little bit.
Well, let me ask you this. Have you not, we're all men, we all watch sports. Have you not seen players, I know one dude particular.
Chicago Bears.
No, professional player. Professional player, Marshawn Lynch, he was up there, he got commercials for him, eating what? Skittles. You see other players, college players and so forth, doing things other than paying attention. So I don't want to give nobody no excuses. You have players that their heads are not always in the game at all levels. And I know you love to give the coach the benefit of the doubt, but there are coaches over there, I hate to say it, maybe not at Prairie. They might be looking in the stands trying to see, oh, look at that girl right there. Oh, man, look at that cheerleader right there. I saw for a fact players that they up here, I didn't even know what the rap song was, Jack, and you weren't there. They up there doing whatever the dance was. And I'm like, you know what? If I could go over there.
Hold on. Hit the pause. Because
yes,
I think you're crossing lines right now.
Okay, well, I guess my eyes.
No. Listen. Just listen. Listen.
I'm listening.
You're talking about what players are doing. We're talking about what coaches.
I said the same thing.
No, that's not the same thing, though, because a coach is a coach and a player is a player.
I'm talking about the action. I'm saying the action can be the same.
But what you're saying is that the coaches are wandering, not daydreaming, not paying attention, not quote unquote, not doing their job.
Did you hear? I think I said that. I didn't stutter. I said coaches can be eating M&M's, gum, juju beads, whatever it is, and their head cannot be in the game. That's what I said. And to be honest with you, I believe it to be a fact, because whenever Coach Bubba has said, why is it that my people or my best players are not in the game, that tells me that apparently he also knows that somebody, whoever the somebody is, apparently not in the game.
Well, because he's talking about their different packages, and they have guys designed for different packages.
Correct.
What Bubba was saying was, I don't care about your package, just put my best guys out there.
And you know why the best guys weren't out there for those particular packages? Because possibly those particular coaches were not necessarily engaging in the game. That's what I'm saying. You heard exactly what I said. Okay. And then in the show called, what is it called? Yeah, I said it.
Yeah.
Well, that's exactly what I said. I meant what I said.
Okay, I'm just trying to get some clarity, man.
Well, I clarify. If you want some more clarity, I can give you some more.
Well, please, by all means.
I think we're good.
Jack, I'm telling you. You can, and one of the arguments that I've always had with with my friends, frat brother friends, he loves to tell me, which that's another one I can't wait till the special guest come on, because I got that question too. You hear people say you got these coaches in the stands as if just because you're in the stands you don't know, or you don't know as much, or you maybe you know it's less. I believe that there are people that are in the stands that hell they might know just as much as some of the coaches and coaches. But y'all don't give us credit for that, though. But, it is.
Since you're seeking credit and extra bonus points.
No, not credit. I'm just stating that.
No, you just said you don't get credit, so evidently you want some credit.
No, I'm not saying credit. I'm saying people don't get credit. That's
okay, well, you said you included yourself. Maybe you didn't hear yourself say it, but anyway.
Well, however.
When people are sitting in the stands, it's a total environment, a different environment than being on the sideline.
Correct.
Okay, you're sitting in the stands at your leisure for a source of entertainment or enjoyment or the love of the sport. These people are on the clock on the sidelines. Okay, and one thing that you haven't been to no practices, you haven't been to no game prep meetings, you haven't been to no players, coaches meetings. So when you come in there and give your opinion, yeah, you sound like $1 million until you get put in the driver's seat. And it's a totally different environment. It's just like everybody can't be a head coach, right? Because I know you huffing and puffing, but the fact of the fact, everybody can't be a head coach. They might be an outstanding OC, DC, special teams coach, whatever, line coach. But when you put them in that driver's seat, it's a different scenario, okay? So I get all that, but we're going to try to make you feel better real soon here.
Yeah.
Jack, you got anything you want to add before we move on?
No, just to add on to what you're just saying, everybody can be a Monday morning quarterback. So it is a different animal if once you have the headset on and you're down there in the trenches. So it is different. It is
right.
different.
And I'm gonna say this, and Ben, I know you're gonna be quick to snap and respond.
No, man, you say what you want to say.
I don't want you to say what your job profession is, because that ain't
just
nobody's
say what you say, man. Go ahead.
Okay, if someone was to come and tell you how to do your job or what you've been trained to do, that you've been doing for however long you've been doing it, you take offense to that.
No, I would not. You know what? First of all, I would check myself and I would just process what they said, and then I would say, you know what? I think I could improve on that, and I would improve on that. But I want to go back a little bit. I'm just, I'm thinking like Cedric the Entertainer, and when he was bagging up that big Cadillac on his little comedy show, and my thought was, I'm not. See, there go the hotline again. All right, hotline. All right. So anyway, so the point was, I look at film just like the coaches look at film, and even though I'm sitting up in the stands, I can still process what I see based on the scheme that I saw on the film. Now, that's I have not gone, so Coach Bubble or whoever coach is, if you want to invite me to the room, one of my favorite little shows right now, me and my daughter, we love Hamilton, about, being in the room. Bring me in the room. Then I can show you the same X's and O's that I see that I don't see on the playing field. Now, I know you're going to say that that's really cocky of me, but I'll take that too. But when I'm studying the other competition, because I study the other competition first, then I come back and I study my team and I see what players I feel I can manipulate. Then I try to put the pieces together. But the point is, you can see stuff, not Monday morning, Jack, because you said it. You can see it Saturday, live during the game. And during the game, Jack, if you got one guy, and the wind was kind of shaky, Jack, so you talking about it's raining where you are. The wind was kind of going, Jack, you've been to the game. So based on where our seats are, the wind was blowing from the south to the north. So from the visitor side to the home side, if you want to say it like that.
That would actually be east to west, sir.
Okay, however, so that gives you the visual, Jack. So the guy for us, his happy butt was in dead center, more kind of dead center, but could have been like one step closer to the visitor side, which Prince don't like to hear the visitor side, than it was to the home side. Now, if I can tell that, if I can see other coaches, whites, blacks, small school, big school, throw a piece of grass up in there and the grass is blowing to a certain side, then you can't tell me our special team coach, our head coach, cannot relay that information down on the field. Hell, where I was sitting, the wind was blowing and hit me in the face, so when the ball was going up in the air, Jack, it was blowing pretty much closer to where your seat is, giving you from a visual. So why would I be on the other side when the ball is going away from me? And if I am, then why don't we have two guys? One if the ball it kicks on the other side, and one if the ball is kicked on our side. It doesn't take rocket science to think like this.
Just for technical clarity,
yes, sir.
We have AstroTurf, so you can't pull no grass up to see which way the wind is blowing. But anyway, let's see another.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Well, you know what? Since you want to throw shade, when you're chewing gum, you got a wrapper, you throw it up in there, and if it blows back in my face, that kind of tells me which way the wind is going.
Well, if you're chewing gum on the field, you don't need to be on the field to begin with.
Okay. Now we on the same page. Okay.
Anyway, make yourself feel better, man. Why don't you go through our fantasy results this week? Maybe you start feeling better.
I thought we was gonna keep on going.
We'll come back to it. We're gonna come back to it.
Before I give you the tally, next week we're gonna give the overall who's been where tally, because next week will be the last week we'll be doing this, because most of the teams are gonna be playing next week. That being said, I just even hate to say this. Oh man. I just hate to even say it. But Mr. Prince, he won this week with 423 points. He beat out Benjamin at 422. And as usual, old Rotten Guts, Jack, he is in the Party Bowl at 371.
Rotten Guts. Boy, this dude here, I don't know where he comes from. He's definitely from another planet, though. That's for sure. Okay.
Four party word.
That's all right. Remember it.
All right, Jack.
Bubba, we got the fourth team in the nation, high school, coming from Fort Worth. Just giving you an FYI. They got talent down there, too.
Jack, let's go through our last week picks, sir.
On our picks. All right. So, out of 6 games last week, no one made any ground. We all picked 3 correct picks. So our running total is Brother Prince with a running total of 39 correct picks. I'm in second with 38 correct picks. And in the Potty Bowl, we have Ben with 36 correct picks. We're going into our last week, and there's 5 games on the slate.
Crunch time.
What do you gentlemen think? What do you
I can't win everything, so.
Hold on, whoa. Did he say he couldn't win everything?
Everything, right.
Oh.
He's giving the impression that he wins a lot.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, he can't have that same attitude toward Prairie. He can't win everything, huh?
No. Well, we're gonna come back to that because I got a mind I want you to step on. Since you know.
Okay, no problem.
Yes, sir.
Jack, let's get our games this week, then we can get back to this to be continued conversation with Mr. Min.
Okay, all right. Going into this last week, like I said, we have 5 games on the slate. Brother Prince has a 3-game lead on Ben. He has a 1-pick lead on myself. So with that said, our first matchup, we have Alabama A&M on the road to Mississippi Valley State. Alabama A&M is 5-5. Mississippi Valley is 1-10. Got their first win last week. And Alabama A&M is 3-3 in the SWAC conference. Mississippi Valley State is 1-6 in conference.
And before you said they're playing where again?
Edabina.
Edabina.
Right.
Yes.
Edabina, Mississippi. Carlton Stadium.
No. Don't do that. You said Benjamin was going first.
Okay, go ahead. Go first.
Yeah. So, don't try to change it up now. Take your dice and all that kind of stuff. After the beatdown, which I want to talk about there too, I am going with Alabama A&M.
I'll take Mississippi Valley.
I heard it. That's my sweet.
Okay. All right. And I'm going to go with Alabama A&M as well.
Okay.
But I wouldn't be surprised, Jack, if Mississippi has a win, but I'm going to go with Alabama.
It's true. Yeah, they got their first win. They go on the high. And
No, Jack, they didn't get their first win. No. That was humiliation. That was more than just a win. For all of you, we took your fangs out of you. The little snake, we took the fang. They took your venom, and they selling your venom. And so for all of you overconfident, people, you just a snake now. You're just a snake in the grass.
Dang. A garden snake, dang. Okay.
They ain't got no bite, man. They ain't got no bite.
They ain't got no teeth, I know that.
Wow.
Ooh, okay.
How the mighty have fallen.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
All right.
Our next matchup, we have Texas Southern on the road. Arkansas Pine Bluff. TSU is 4-6 overall. Arkansas Pine Bluff is 3-8 overall. TSU is 3-4 in conference. Arkansas Pine Bluff is 2-5 in conference.
All right, some of y'all.
Yeah. All right. So I picked TSU last week and was the only one that got that one right. I'm gonna roll with Texas Southern again. Give me the Tigers.
He wanted to pick there. He wanted to pick there. That's what it was. You can pick him, Ben.
No. I went against my home last week, and I had a pot dinner waiting for me.
I had a pot dinner and a couch bed, huh?
So
a cold TV dinner.
I know that's right.
So I'm gonna go with Arkansas Palm Bluff. They beat Prairie View, so I'm gonna go with Arkansas Palm Bluff. Last game at home.
Okay.
See, I was saying I wasn't gonna go pick Texas Southern again because they let me down. But I'm gonna roll with Texas Southern.
Woo, that's 2 pickups.
Okay. All right. Now we're going Jackson State at Alcorn State.
Man, this is a big one.
Jackson State is 9-2 overall. Alcorn State is 6-5 overall. Jackson State is 7-0 in conference. Alcorn State is 5-2 in conference. Gentlemen,
I'm taking Jackson State.
I'm Ben.
You know what? I'm gonna go off on a whim. I think they're gonna rest their players so they'll get ready to beat the team from Louisiana. I'm going with our other frat brother. So if he's listening, I'm going with whatever you say, or whatever it is. I'm going with Alcorn.
Okay. I'm going with the corn. Yep. I'm going with JSU since they are 7-0
thank you.
in
Thank
conference.
you.
7-0 in conference.
It might be some flipping.
All right, going into our fourth game, we have Florida A&M on the road.
No. They call snake now. They just a snake. They not no. They just snake. Yeah.
The snake in the grass.
Yeah.
Okay,
snake in the weeds.
We have the garden snake.
Yeah, we're calling that from now on, the garden snake.
Garden snake at Bethune-Cookman. The garden snake is 5-5 overall. Bethune-Cookman is 2-9 overall. The garden snake is 3-3 in conference, and Bethune-Cookman is 2-5 in conference.
And this is their classic, if I'm not mistaken, right?
This is in Orlando, Florida, Camping World Stadium.
Well, the word is on the street that what's name job might be on the line. Just thought I'd throw that out there.
Okay. All right. I think it's my turn, so I'm gonna go ahead and say the garden snake is gonna bounce back this week.
Garden snake, huh?
After 2 straight losses.
Okay, let me ask you this, Prince. Has FAMU ever lost 3 games in a row that you know of?
Yeah.
They have? Okay. They look horrible, man. Man, they look horrible.
We're going to pick the phone.
No. I'm looking out the window. I'm looking out the window right now, and I'm looking out the window right now, and I'm trying to see if I can find me a worm. And I see a worm, so I'm gonna pick the worm.
You gonna pick? Is that FAMU, sir? Is that your final answer?
I'm picking the worm.
The worm. Okay, the garden snake.
Technically, that's for the garden snake. FAMU. You don't want to call them rabbits, whatever.
Okay.
And I'm gonna roll with FAMU. I think FAMU's gonna rebound as well.
But I wouldn't be surprised again if they get smoked.
All right, and now we come down to the matchup of the week. We have our beloved, prestigious Prairie View A&M Panthers on the road heading to Alabama State. Our Panthers are 5-6 overall. Alabama State is 5-5 overall.
Mm-hmm.
Our beloved Panthers are 3-4 in conference. Alabama State is 4-3 in conference. Gentlemen,
I'm going PV.
okay.
Is it silence? Crickets? What's the problem?
I think it's a standoff between Jack and I, huh, Jack?
Yeah.
Huh?
Right.
Jack said, I'm playing. You playing poker with me, Jack?
Right.
Is that what you're doing, Jack? I'm
Okay,
picking
but
the
why they
Panthers.
trying to figure it out? Coach Bubba, I want to give you a little feedback on this game. I need you to keep the players composed, cool, collective.
Okay, say that for later. Jack, make his pick. Make his
I'm
pick.
trying to wait for y'all.
I
already said I picked the Panthers.
Okay.
I'll give my Panthers the benefit of the doubt as well, and let's end on a good note. End on a good note, Panthers.
Okay, all right.
There we go.
Yeah, thank you.
Now you can continue on with your soapbox, man.
Yeah, so now all joking aside, we all know that we got some dogs and some aggression players on our team. And over the weekend, word is, Dr. McCullen, I don't know what you're doing, but you need to do something. If they're going to let Alabama State players spit on Alcorn players and they don't expect a fight to break out, Coach Bubba, I'm just saying, you need to be aware of the hostility that can go on, and you need to be aware if all hell breaks loose, because I don't anticipate somebody spitting on our players and ain't no helmet's going to be slammed. So I predicted we going to win. Now, I was not there for the FAMU game when y'all said the band won twice, but I do believe if they let some people spit and do some stupid stuff, I believe it's gonna be some issues. And so we talked about that earlier. If they want to control those issues, if you listening, Eddie Robinson, you need to control your damn players. Because I don't think the Panthers are coming down there and will be allowing you to spit on us. That's not gonna happen.
Oh, where's the discipline? I thought you said we should have discipline.
Yeah, you should have discipline. That's the reason I'm actually throwing out the warning to Coach Bubba now, giving him
So
the
if someone
alert.
spits on you, you should have discipline. Just turn the other cheek in, right?
First of all, as I said earlier, which you're trying to throw the little shade, but that's cool. Wrong person again. Coach Bubba, I'm saying we just need to make sure our players are just the way. When the game is over, we just need to be together. Let's come on back to the house. But I am saying also, if a joker want to spit, then break his damn teeth. Because spitting is not a part of the game. Oh, man, did Coach Bubba just call me? Oh, no.
Oh, this dude is something else, boy. He's definitely a piece of work. Now, you said you had something mine. You wanted me to step on some mine, so what's your question?
Oh, so now, okay, this is the question I wanted to ask both of y'all, but either one, We lost 3 games at home or 4 games at home? 3? Texas Southern, and what, Alcorn? Do you think?
Yes, sir.
I'm just okay, Smarty. All right, Smarty. Do you think those 3 games, if we could have had just a better discipline for ourselves, that we could have won 2 of those 3 games, or all 3 of those games?
Execution. I mean,
well, that's a part of discipline, execution.
Okay. Anyway,
yeah.
I'll say this.
Execution/discipline. Do you think we could have won those 3 games?
I'll say this from my observation. Texas Southern flat out beat us.
Okay.
We lost to Southern. We lost to Graham. I mean, not to Graham, but to Alcorn.
Alcorn.
Yeah, yeah. But Texas Southern beat us, and the truth be told, Pine Bluff beat us.
Okay, all right. Okay, I just was curious to see what you were gonna say.
Well, what do you guys hit on this?
Yeah, Jack, what you think?
No, that's my same sentiments as well. Yeah, TSU handed our helmets to us. Our other matchups, we had our chances.
Yeah, I actually think that, out of those, since you threw the other game in, I think out of those 4 games, again, I just take the losses are the losses, but I think of a lack of discipline, I think we could have won 3 of the 4 games. Again, the first game, I think Texas Southern beat us, but I also think that we came in giving you the benefit of the doubt, and something that you tell me all the time. We came in a little arrogant. And so sometimes when you come in a little arrogant, you have to be humbled. And I think that's what happened against Texas Southern. We were humbled. But those other ones, I just think it's just we just had a lack of discipline. We can't win with a lack of discipline. And, I know people were blaming Gucci. Discipline, and I thought discipline was going to be, if nothing else, I thought it'd be better. But should be told, I don't know if it's the same, if not worse. It's definitely a different type of discipline issue, but the lack of discipline is still there.
Okay. Jack, you got anything you want to add, sir?
I don't have anything to add to that. I'll leave it at what we just summarized.
Okay. Well, we're going to wrap this up, give you some closing thoughts and comments. If not, we can shut it down. Ben, what you got?
Well, my closing comment is really not about, I said about the 10 cat and Madam, but my closing comment is not even about Prairie View, period. My closing comment is giving Mississippi Valley kudos for how they responded. I know last week I think Jack talked about the falling football player, but I just feel like the team just really responded well. I don't want to say around that issue, but they responded well, and I was proud of them. I get tired of hearing the so-called bougie schools want to talk about everybody else when they don't win a game. They come up with a bunch of excuses and so forth. But it's amazing when a small school, I don't know how big Mississippi Valley is, but when a school like Mississippi Valley, they dethrone the quote-unquote Venom school. It's amazing when you have, again, the Prairie View, who I guess we just had pliers and just took their teeth out their mouth. So I'm just happy that Mississippi Valley won. I give the coach kudos for just keeping his players, the team just kind of together. But just to go on the road and just slap the crap out of somebody, I was just happy. I didn't see the game when we beat them, but I saw that game against Mississippi Valley. And for all you Garden Snakes, you got what you got. You come in talking all that noise, you got what you got. You got what you deserve.
Is that your final statement, sir?
I don't know, but right now that's it.
Is that your final statement, sir?
Jack, you can speak now.
All right. My final statement for the week, I want to basically congratulate the seniors. Just want to thank them for their blood, sweat, and tears over the years for playing in the program, putting their all on the field, and good luck on graduating and finding employment and just being a productive citizen. But just give the seniors their flowers, and then the rest of our team, coaches, players. Let's build or rebuild on assess what we've done this season, what we haven't done, what we could do better, and let's come back stronger next year.
All right. Ben, do you have anything else before I wrap up? I don't need you trying to slide that in when I'm closing.
Yeah, well, you know what? One thing I was going to say, Jack, before you get that so-called thank you card or thank you letter, those seats are available. You know what I'm talking about. And again, if I can blast somebody, I did blast 10 Cat and Madam. I do want to say, you know what? I really do thank all of the guys who they transferred to Prairie View. And I hope and I pray that your experience was pleasant, delightful. I hope that you learned something about the university, especially those individuals who came from the East Coast to Prairie View who didn't really probably know where Prairie View was. And so I thank you for your coming and playing and you putting your sweat on the field. For the other players, I thank you also, but I also hope that you grow from this particular experience and we not take people, you know, for granted. And we become a little more disciplined because the teams that are going to be in the championship game, me as the number one fan, I don't think they better than Prairie View. I think, and we didn't play Jackson State, but I believe that we had just as much talent to be able to beat them. That other school, it's without saying. I know damn well we were better than them, but it didn't play out that way this year. So whoever the person will be, I hope that I was about to say he or she, thinking about basketball, but I hope they bring in a sense of discipline, because I do think that if we can bring our penalties, if we can control our frustration, I do believe some of those games that we gave away, they didn't win the game, we gave it away. I think the outcome could be different. And then lastly, I want to say, before we get off, man, hey, I'm doing my Grammy, so if you want to play the music, I mean not Grammy, my Grammy. So if you want to play the music, start playing it. Will you tell your other frat brother what the tally is for the end of the year, sir? Oh, I delivered the water to him. See, Jack, even when you do good things. Even when you do good things, Jack.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen.
Hold on a second. So, Jack.
No. See, we got a whole nother day. You talking about stuff, and we got another week to do, man.
Well, hey, Jack, you remember how you was just talking about the coaches not paying attention? He why, on the call, Jack. He ain't even.
That's why I went back to him, Jack, because he always got something to say and don't know when to hush. Okay, with that being said, the picks are in. The picks are in. Mm-hmm. I want to thank Ben. I want to thank Jack. We got a special show next week with a special guest. We'll wrap up a whole lot of stuff, and even the tally that Ben was trying to slide in. You know, he has 2 closings. He probably going to go for the Trinity and get 3 closings. But the dude just don't know when to shut it down. But I'm going to help shut it down for him, y'all. On behalf of Ben, Jack, I am the Dr. Mike.
I love him, man, but he's hard to work with.
Follow me on Twitter X at Mike Prince Show. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Yes, for you all know, he is not on no kind of medical leave or anything, but he might need some medication. But we do love old brother Ben.
I'm on that holy.
Hey, Jack, man, you guys be good. Thank you all for listening. We must exit stage left. So until the next time, you guys be blessed, and we'll see you on the other side.